Good morning from Parsley Hill Spaniels. How are you all? How is everybody doing? And Eric, Adelaide. Not sure Cheesy's out with us. It's beautiful morning. Lovely morning. Sun's been up for about, what time is it now? 8 o'clock? Yeah, sun's been up for about 2.5 hours. I think it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, I was right, it's 8 o'clock. 2.5 hours. It's all looking good. How's everybody keeping? Oops. Try and keep that in focus while I just remove some nastiness. There we go. I've already been out this morning and removed nastiness. But never mind, these lot have just eaten. Yeah, so I hope you're all doing really well. We're all doing okay. Now it's all this weather. Lovely. Haven't had a thunderstorm in a few days. That's even better, which means everything can start drying out. They say they're going to have a long, hot summer, as in our summer's going to go on till October, November. Oh, I hope so. That would be great, wouldn't it? Right, I've put the off on. Keep mozzies at bay. We like that, don't we? Yes? More importantly, it's Sunday. So it's our saunter time. And we've been asked to add Brea to our roll of remembrance. Brea was a friend of, I believe, nephew Nook's. You'll have to forgive me there because I've said before I don't watch every channel that's got dogs on or anything. But it's, you know, it's sad that Teddy has to pass, especially apparently she was quite young. 8 or 9? That's awful. That's awful. Really do wish they could live a lot longer. Really wish they did. And they're obviously in good health. No ailments or anything. There's no point in that, is there? So that means I need to say, Parsley, where are you? Parsley Arsley, you're always around here somewhere. Be a kind gentleman and show Brea the way, and everybody else, you know what to do. Come on, let's go. Let's go for a stroll. We haven't been down this way for a long time. So I thought it'd be nice to come down here. Yeah, so I hope everybody's keeping well. What you've been up to this week? Have you got anything going ahead next week? This is our long weekend over here. And then our next one will be Labour Day, which is the first Monday in September, which is when we're in San Francisco. Actually, we're coming home that day, but we would have been in San Francisco with our friends, our good friends. And can you see that? She's eating the raspberries off the bush. Aren't you? Yeah. I think the one after that is Thanksgiving for us, which is in the October. Obviously the Americans have theirs November. The only other one we got in November is Armistice Day, Remembrance Day. That is a day off, and if it falls on a Friday or a Monday, then obviously it's a long weekend. Yeah. And then obviously it's Christmas. Wow, yeah, it's just going so quickly, isn't it? Really is. Things that we've been up to this week. Major painted the front deck. He said he's going to paint the back deck as well. Very lovely flowers. I have to find out what they are. You have to excuse me a second. It's called a Touch Me Not Balsam. I went and looked it up. So there we are. I'd never seen that one before. It's a new one. Isn't it pretty? Yes, so the Major's done the decking at the front. Painted that. Stained it with the, I think it's called Restore or something. Just helps the wood keep going for a few more years until we redo the deck. Because when we redo the deck, we're going to redo the one out the back. Probably not next year, probably be the year after, I would have thought. Yeah, be the year after. Oh, what else is happening? Oh, we've got a date for our windows. Excuse me, my hay fever starting. The window people are coming on Tuesday. And they'll be here till Friday, maybe Thursday. But to allow for, obviously, Friday, any hiccups or anything they come across. Hopefully they don't. And then it's obviously keeping these occupied and out the way of the workmen. I'm sure we can do that. We'll find something to keep them occupied with. Get off. It's the only thing with a toffee clear up. And sometimes the toffee doesn't come off, does it? Unfortunately. Anyway, that's that done. Oh, look at those. Very red. Very red. Yeah, so the deck's done, the windows are getting done. And then it's only a couple of weeks after that that our friends will be here. So quite a lot going on. Oh. It was our daughter and son-in-law's wedding anniversary yesterday, so I got to have the grandkiddies. They got to have granny time. So we went out and I exhausted them for the day. Which was good. We enjoyed ourselves. That's Eric. I know it's Eric because of his bark. He's doing the one bark to find out if anybody else is around. And I can't see anybody else around. Should we go this way? Oh, Lucy, put that down. Thank you, darling. Go that way. Look at those. Aren't they big? Huge. Wow. That's Adelaide. Oh, that was very nice to come out to, wasn't it? Oh, thank you for that. Come on then. Adders, this way. I've got to order that scrum. That will be another thing for me to do. Get the scrim up. And then if she can't see anything, she may still have a bark, but it's easier to get her to stop barking. Come on! So, for those of you that watch Jamie Lauder's channel, Sherpa's Day, what did you all think of his Sherpa shed? Sherpa shed? No, Sherpa shelter project. You think it was good? Adelaide, come on! I thought it was a nice gesture. I wish he'd done it back to front, as in at the start of the video said I've done this, and so you could see it, and this is how I did it, you know, because I'm impatient. I know that he was doing it, and we've seen him go off and drive to Traeger Mills and all that grabbing bits. I just wish he had done it that way around. Certainly, like I say, it's because I'm impatient, and also I don't really want to keep seeing all the trips to Traeger and that. I know he's got a what do you call them? Flesh out, isn't it? Goes Lucy. Flesh out his videos, because obviously Sherpa is no longer in his videos, and that's why we all came to watch him. was for Sherpa. And I suppose, you know, to keep people's interest, he's got to flesh it out and get so many on each week, I suppose. Especially if you're relying on your money from YouTube. Wow. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was very nice and it was a lovely tribute. I just wish he'd done it the other way round. Because then you'd more than likely say, oh, that's really good. Wonder how he did that. And he'd say, oh, I can show you how I did that. And then do like a speeded up version of grabbing everything and making it and putting it together and then going ta-da, that sort of thing. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. I see Jodie is getting ready for a puppy. That'll be interesting, see what puppy she's got. I was wondering if Jamie would ever get another puppy. And I've got to say it, I don't think he ever will. I don't think he'll get a rescue dog. I don't think he'll get another puppy husky or another husky. I think he's now happy because he can just go off and do what he wants when he wants. And he hasn't got to worry about, oh, you know, can I take the puppy? Can I take the dog? I can't stay here for too long because I need to get back to that sort of thing. Because it's not like when he used to live in his van, and I don't mean the caravan, I mean his van, where that's where Sherpa lived with him, you know, so they went off and practically did everything together, whereas now he's got a house, or bungalow. Bungalow? Call it that. Wow, look at that. I forgot we took that down. Now he's got that. And he's got his, thank you for that, 4 vehicles that he can choose to go with. I don't think he will get another one. Really don't. It's a bit like, the only thing I can put it down to, or I don't even know if this is a word, similarise. It's not, is it? What's the word? Something, anyway, make it sound something similar, as if you've had somebody caring for somebody for so long and they haven't been able to go out and do things for long, or do what they really want, or go away for a night or whatever, because they're caring duties with that person, then that person no longer needs their caring duties, you know, i.e. they're no longer with us. That person is then, their time's their own after that, so they can do whatever they want. I think once you get a taste of that, you don't actually want to go back to not having the time to do what you want. Or if you do, maybe you only want to do it sort of like part-time, like volunteer somewhere or whatever. Which perhaps that's what he'll do. He'll volunteer at a dog shelter or something to go and walk the dogs, and do that once a week or once a month. Major and I did that when we were in Germany. Oh, poked in the eye. Major and I did that when we were in Germany. We were in Fallenbostel. And look at you. That time quarantine was on, so we couldn't bring our teddies with us, because it would mean when we left we'd have to put them into quarantine, and we really didn't want to do that. So that's 6 months where you can't be with them, and although you can visit, you can't actually be with them, and that would just drive your teddies nuts, wouldn't it? Not being able to get to you and not coming home with you. So they stayed with Mum and Gran, and then we went to the Tierheim, which is a animal home, Tierheim, and volunteered to walk some of the teddies there. And so we got to walk and get to know quite a few of the teddies there, all different ones, and ones left for all different reasons, and it was sad, especially as quite a few of them have been left by British military because of the quarantine. Anyway, as you know, when we left Spaniels, we came home with an Eric and a cheese because I had the car crash, and they did have to go into quarantine. That was horrible. Oh, horrible. 6 months just seemed to drag. Move your bums, thank you. It just seemed to drag on forever. And then the day that we could go and collect them, we left super early. Leave that, you. We left super early because we made sure that the quarantine place wasn't an easy distance for us to get to, so otherwise we would have been tempted to go. Where are you? There you are. We would have been tempted to go every week, every day, and like I say, it just wouldn't have been fair on them. So we went and picked them up, and then we drove all the way from the northwest up by Liverpool way and Blackpool all the way down to Devon to take them on the beach. And I think we got down to Devon about 5 in the evening, and we walked them on the beach, and they loved it because they were out of the cage. Absolutely loved it. And like I say, it was horrible. 6 months quarantine, absolutely horrible. So yeah, that's my thought on whether Jamie will get another dog or not. Don't think he will. He needs something though. Definitely needs something. Maybe he needs a girlfriend. A girlfriend that can garden. There we are. Girlfriend that can garden. Look at you. Oh wow, can you hear that? That was a Nosferatu. Right, Parsley, how's Brea doing? Is she enjoying rummaging around in the trees and on the trails? Yeah? Make sure she stays cool. She's got a really thick coat on. Right, we are back where we started. Yes, we are, Lucy Lulu. We're back where we started. I think you are all sufficiently ready to have a snooze, and I shall get on and make some bread. So I hope the rest of the day goes well for all of you. Hope you have a good Sunday. Hope you have a great week. UK bank holiday, I think, is coming up at the end of August, isn't it? I mean, it's Sunday, the 2nd of August. Just wow. I know, they're drinking rainwater. Can't stop them. Can't stop them. Oh, yeah. That's the point. Pick up 2 new chimpkins on Tuesday. And I can't for the life of me remember. I was going to say what make. What breed they are. I know they're going to be quite baity. And join our other baity ladies. Maybe bums. That's it. Yes, and then obviously we've got to get on and start clearing things away from the windows and that for the window people. That'll be fun. Excuse me. So, we will get on. Oh, there's you. Yeah, okay. We will get on. Take care, everyone. Have a really good week. Thanks for coming along with us. Don't forget to subscribe and like us. That would be really good because it does the algorithms or something. If you do subscribe and like us, then you can say if you want notifications or not. So you get to see this lot doing their thing. It's always fun when they do their thing. It brings so much pleasure, don't you? And ask for so little. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I knew you were going to do that, Susie. Go. Good boy. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, please take care. Look after yourselves. This lot would like you to look after yourselves. And they'd like to see you again soon. So until next time, happy sniffs.